Welcome, my name is Brishane B, and I'm going to be showing you my process to creating this piece. Here I'm building my pour cup. I don't show me mixing the paint, but I will leave the details below. I don't really measure, I go by eye and feel the flow of the paint as I'm mixing it. So I will give you estimates in the description box, but I'm flooding the canvas with Floetrol. This is my first time doing this, just to experiment and see if the paint rolls better or easier versus a dry canvas, and I do prefer it, do recommend it. When it comes to pouring techniques, I'm a fan of ring pours and rect pours, but I typically go clockwise, counterclockwise, move it all around. I am keeping in mind not to keep gaps in between the paint. I want the majority of the paint to be in the center of the canvas without gaps. That way when I start to tilt, I'm not having to fill in any spaces or work extra hard to fill any gaps in the middle of the canvas. It also just gives you more control when the paint is all touching. It levels out, and once you start to tilt, you can better control where the paint is going. Extra paint to the edges to help the paint glide over the edges. I don't believe I had too much extra paint to spare, so I didn't want to risk stretching and the paint rolling over itself and sticking, and me just end up losing a lot of paint over one or two edges and having the other two edges completely bare. So yeah, this did help. This did work surprisingly. I had just enough paint to cover the entire canvas and the edges. adding details with the popsicle stick, mainly to balance the colors in the painting. The far side had a good balance of black, white, and gold, but the majority of the gold ended up in the center with a few streaks of white. And the side closest to us had majority black and white with a few streaks of gold, so I'm just adding extra details just to balance everything in the painting, and I'll be bringing everything together with the mixed media that you'll see in the future clips. Here's a look at what phase 1 looks like for me. Phase 1 is typically just the paint pouring stage. Phase 2 is where I add the layer of resin and mixed media. Warning, please use a respirator mask and goggles. Safety gear, protect your skin, protect your organs, protect your health, protect your health. Please, I was ignorant at this stage of painting. This was a few months back before I learned the hazards and experienced a few health scares myself. The final piece. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if there's any questions, concerns, feel free to leave it in the comments. Peace.